Yo, Dub Nation. You are not ready for this bombshell. The NBA world just got shaken up with a massive $230 million contract extension for Domantas Sabonis, locking him in as the Kings' franchise cornerstone. But that's not even the craziest part, because the Golden State Warriors just made a shocking move by signing 7'3" Filipino sensation Kai Sotto. Nobody saw this coming. What does this mean for the Warriors? Could Sotto be the missing piece they've been looking for? And does Sabonis' mega deal make the Kings a real threat in the West? Stick around because we're breaking it all down, and trust me, you do not want to miss this. Let's get into it. Yo, what's up, Dub Nation? We got some crazy news to talk about today, and trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. The NBA world just got rocked with a massive contract signing, and the Golden State Warriors just pulled off a move that nobody saw coming. Let's break it all down because, man, this changes everything. First up, we have to talk about Domantas Sabonis and his absolute bag. Sacramento just locked him up with a mind-blowing $230 million contract, and I gotta say, this deal has a huge impact not just for the Kings but for the entire Western Conference. Sabonis has been a game-changer for Sacramento ever since they got him from the Pacers, and last season, he was playing like a legitimate all-star. He averaged a double-double, dominated in the paint, and most importantly, helped lead the Kings back to relevance. The Kings had one of their best seasons in decades, and Sabonis was at the center of it all. But here's where things get spicy. With this extension, the Kings are officially all in on their core of Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, and Keegan Murray. They believe they have something special, and they're willing to pay the price to keep their squad together. But the real question is, does this make Sacramento a legitimate contender in the West? Or are they just setting themselves up to be a playoff team that can't get over the hump? Because let's be real, $230 million is a lot of money. That kind of contract means they expect Sabonis to be a franchise cornerstone for years to come. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Warriors because, trust me, this deal affects Golden State in a major way. The Kings were already a rising threat last season, and now they're doubling down. They want to be the team that takes the Warriors' spot as the dominant force in Northern California. You better believe that every time the Warriors and Kings face off, it's going to be a battle. And with the Warriors looking to make another deep playoff run, they need to make sure they're keeping up with these kinds of moves. Which brings us to the shocking move that nobody saw coming. The Golden State Warriors just signed Kai Sotto. Yes, you heard that right. The Filipino sensation is officially part of the Warriors organization, and this could be a game changer. Warriors fans have been asking for size for years, and now they're bringing in a legit 7'3" center with a ton of upside. Now, let's be real, Kai Sotto is not some overnight superstar, and he's not about to come in and start dominating like Shaq. But what he does bring is potential, size, and a skill set that could actually fit well with what the Warriors need. He's got soft hands, he can finish around the rim, and most importantly, he's got the passing instincts that make him a natural fit in Golden State's system. If there's one thing we know about the Warriors, it's that they love big men who can move the ball and make smart decisions. And Kai Sotto? He's got that in his game. Now, I know some people are going to be skeptical. Some might say, oh, he hasn't proven himself in the NBA yet. And that's fair. But let's not forget this is a guy who has been grinding, working his way up through international leagues, and showing flashes of serious talent. And if there's any team that knows how to develop talent, it's the Golden State Warriors. Just look at what they've done in the past with players like Kevin Looney and even Draymond Green, who wasn't expected to be the player he became. If the Warriors believe in Kai Sotto enough to bring him in, then you better believe they have a plan for him. The big question now is, how does he fit into this team? The Warriors already have Looney as their rock-solid center. They have Draymond, who plays small ball 5 when it matters most. And they've got some young guys in the mix like Tracy Jackson-Davis. So where does Kai Sotto fit in? Well, this could be one of those long-term moves where the Warriors are thinking ahead. They know Looney has been a Warrior, no pun intended, but they also know they need more depth at the center position. Maybe Kai Sotto spends some time developing, getting stronger, working on his game, and then, when the time is right, he gets his chance to make an impact. And let's talk about the energy this brings. Warriors fans, Filipino basketball fans, international fans, everyone is about to go crazy for this move. Kai Sotto has a huge following, and now that he's with one of the most popular teams in the world, the hype is about to go through the roof. This is not just a basketball move, it's a global move. The NBA is growing internationally, and adding a player like Kai Sotto to a team like the Warriors is only going to make the league even bigger. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Warriors are still focused on winning now. They still have their core of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. They brought in Chris Paul, which was already a shocking move. And now they're adding more pieces to make sure they stay in the hunt. The Western Conference is stacked, and every little move counts. Speaking of which, what does this mean for the rest of the league? Are the Warriors done making moves? Or is this just the beginning? Because let's not forget teams like Denver, Phoenix, and even the Lakers are all loading up. The West is an absolute war zone, and the Warriors know they have to keep improving if they want to stay in the mix. So here's the big question: does this move excite you? Are you hyped to see Kai Sotto in a Warriors jersey? Do you think Sabonis and the Kings just became a real threat to Golden State? There's a lot to process here, and I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below because we are going to be following this story every step of the way. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe because this season is about to be wild. We're bringing you non-stop Warriors content, breaking news, in-depth analysis, game breakdowns, trade rumors, and everything in between. If it's happening in the Bay, we're covering it right here. The NBA world is moving fast, and every single move matters. Teams are stacking up, players are getting paid, and the Warriors are making sure they stay in the fight. We've seen surprise trades, shocking signings, and unexpected roster moves, and trust me, this is just the beginning. The Western Conference is in all-out war right now, and if the Warriors want to stay on top, they need to keep making moves. This season is going to be one for the books, and you do not want to miss a second of it. So turn on those post notifications so you never miss an update. We're talking next-level content, deep dives into what's working and what's not, and all the inside scoop on your Golden State Warriors. Stay locked in, and I'll catch you in the next video. Let's go, Dub Nation! That's gonna do it for this one, but trust me, this is just the beginning of a crazy season. Keep it locked in, and I'll catch you in the next video.